Welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone. And welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. Let's begin and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. And if this doesn't resonate, that's okay. You can have a look at one of my other readings. These readings are timeless. There's some sort of heaviness or burden that's really weighing this divine masculine down. It has to do with divine feminine and approaching divine feminine. I see here they're thinking about how to approach you, divine feminine. It's like kind of creeping in from behind. It's like they don't know how to face you, so it's like let me sneak in from behind, and hopefully divine feminine will turn around and notice I'm standing right behind them. That kind of that kind of energy. They're kind of hiding behind you, but at the same time they want you to see them. So it's like slowly, turning around. Like, say if you are here and masculine's like right behind you, it's like slowly turning around. It's like, surprise, I'm right here. It's like, I'm right here. I've always been here. And this divine feminine, there might be something you might hear from somebody. This is like some kind of gossip conversation that doesn't sound good. It has to do with your masculine. Whatever it is, some cases you might get emotional about it. It's like I feel like it feels like you might get emotionally hurt by whatever you hear. It's like it will hurt your feelings. Something that you didn't expect to hear, but when you hear it, it might hurt your feelings. I see here sadness, a little bit of sadness here. This information, this gossip will come in through a family friend or family member, somebody mutual friend or something like that. Someone who knows masculine and you, divine feminine. This information that comes in has to do with something connected to your past with divine masculine, something that happened in the past, something that you may have not known about, and it will come as a surprise to you. So something that was, I feel like, was not disclosed or hidden, or something masculine always wanted to tell you but they didn't tell you. It has a lot to do with the past with you, something that they didn't share with you. I feel it's some sort of secret here. This may be one of the reasons why this divine masculine is not able to face you when they return to communicate. Whoever this resonates for, this masculine has something that they didn't tell you, and now when they want to return, it's like they're slowly trying to reveal themselves to you. It's like that confidence of a king is not there. It's kind of like, I feel it's somebody who may feel guilty about something, guilty, where they are not able to see you and like look you in the eyes, kind of thing. But you will know something from someone else that has to do with your past with them. Some information will be disclosed to you, or be revealed to you about your masculine that will make you feel a little sad. It will hurt your feelings. Oh my goodness. This is what it is. So for whoever resonates with this reading, this is why this divine masculine feels this guilt, okay? I'm going to go into as much detail as I can because I can see clearly now why they were hiding, or this masculine was not disclosing something or hiding something from you. When they were with you, Divine Feminine, whoever this was, you two may have talked about marriage. So I feel like you two are not married, okay? You two were single. You two were maybe engaged. You were talking about marriage, something like that. Something about commitment. You were discussing about commitment. The thing that was hidden here from you, Divine Feminine, in this reading, whoever this resonates for, their intention was never to marry you. I see here their intention that time, they talked about marriage. They talked about, maybe they proposed to you, but it went too far. Something went too far. Their plan was never to marry you. I see here they didn't want to marry you. Very clearly. Something happened where this masculine felt like it's going too far, and out of obligation, I have to continue with whatever was promised or whatever was, I feel like, was discussed. So why did this divine masculine do this? Okay, so I'm going to go now into the details of why this masculine did this to this divine feminine here. They promised you a marriage. They may have proposed to you, maybe not even given you the ring, but there was something about a promise here, or in some cases, maybe you did have an engagement. They wanted to start anew, but it was with somebody else. Okay, I see here that this divine masculine, they were trying to work out something with someone else that you didn't know about at the time. Now, whoever this divine feminine is, now you know about this karmic person, but I'm talking about when you two were together, okay? This divine masculine, when you two were talking to each other, divine feminine, divine masculine, masculine had this in their mind that they're going to somehow work things out with this karmic person. Their focus, their intention was on this karmic person. They wanted to work out things with them. They were trying to figure out things with them. There was something complicated that was going on with them. Divine feminine, you came into the picture, right? And I see here other people started to get involved because other people knew about you, divine feminine. So the family knew about divine feminine, the friends knew about divine feminine, the coworkers knew about divine feminine. Like, you were in divine masculine's life where everyone started to get to know you. They start to know about you. They start to know your name. And they saw this as an opportunity for this news to get to this karmic person. Okay? This masculine, unfortunately, when they were with you, divine feminine, it was with the intention to restore their connection or to restore that relationship with a karmic partner. I see here that they were going against what the divine has orchestrated, against divine timing, against the divine plan for this divine masculine. I see opposite, going the opposite direction from what they were guided to do. Because this divine masculine was emotionally involved, invested in this karmic person. They were desperate. I feel, and what I see here, desperate to make things work with the karmic person. They didn't know how else to do it. They tried other ways to do it. You came into the picture. It doesn't matter how you two met. This divine feminine, once you were introduced to this divine masculine, other people knew about you, and this news was to get to, the intention of this was to get this news to this karmic person. Masculine's like, I tried everything. I tried to talk to this karmic person. This happened in the past, okay? So we're going back to the past energy. It shows here that masculine tried to make things work with the karmic partner. They didn't know how to do it. They were trying different ways. They tried to talk to this karmic person. They tried many ways to work out with this person. They may even have been at a distance from this person. Maybe the family members didn't even accept this person, because I see here family members turning back on a karmic person. They didn't, some cases, the divine masculine's family members, they didn't like the karmic. They didn't like this person. They didn't feel like this person was the right match for divine masculine. And this masculine, I feel like either they have mentioned it to this karmic person, or this karmic person was well aware that the family did not accept them. So what do I see here? The family members didn't want divine masculine to build a life or a home with this person. When divine feminine you came into the picture, everybody knew about you. Everybody knew about you and divine masculine, and some of them never even knew about the karmic person. Okay? Some of them don't know about this other person that is there. But they've seen you as the only one. Some people only know you as you being the main person in divine masculine's life. But divine masculine, this reading, their intention, their plan, and even if they didn't want it to feel that way, it's like I feel like they might have like downplayed it, kind of like as if it's not a big deal. Like, oh, I'm just, we'll see how things work out with divine feminine. I'll just go with the flow. Everybody says divine feminine is nice. She's a good person. He is a good person. That we're a good match. Let's see. Right? So I feel like this divine masculine's like, let's give this a chance. Let me see how far this goes, how far this relationship goes with divine feminine. But their intention was never to marry you. And then when they decided to give it a chance, it started to lead to engagement, talks about marriage, and masculine's like, wow, this is going too far now. Because they didn't plan for it to get to that place. But they were with you because, one, I feel like there was a lot of people who spoke very, very highly of you, divine feminine. They saw you two as perfect together, because energetically you two were not aligned, but because you two are divine partners, counterparts, people saw you two as a pair. They sensed it, they knew it, they saw you two as a perfect pair, perfect match. And some of I feel like some people knew divine masculines. Let's just say there was some sort of tactic involved, because some people who really know divine masculine at that time, they knew what divine masculine was doing. And I feel like these could be like, siblings, cousins, whoever they may be. And I don't feel like they supported divine masculine, whatever they were doing. I feel like they may have even confronted this divine masculine. Because I see here there is family involvement out of love. Somebody may have even spoken to divine masculine. It's like, hey, you are with this beautiful divine feminine. I think you should let go of this karmic person now. Like, give that up. Let it go. That was your past. Divine feminine is the now. Divine feminine is the present. Divine feminine is your future. Why are you going back to that other person? Break that communication. I see here that there was some sort of communication between a family member, a friend, whoever it may be. I feel very strongly it is a family member, someone who cares for divine masculine, who reached out to divine masculine during that time and said, you shouldn't be juggling the two. We all love divine feminine here. We see you with divine feminine. Why are you going back in the past? Why are you trying to, I feel like something that is done, why are you trying to reopen that? And this divine masculine, I feel like they didn't have anything to say to this person. I see something about this divine masculine didn't see it as something as like, they didn't see it as something serious, meaning that they didn't take their actions as like it can affect other people, the consequences for their actions or the decisions that they make. They just saw it as like, okay, this is my chance to do what is best for me. It's like, I want this karmic person in my life. And I'm seeing where things go with this divine feminine here. It's like go with the flow kind of thing. But my focus on is on this karmic person. And then when they went with the flow, eventually it led to some sort of commitment, promise ring, promise to get married, engagement. Some cases you may have even planned your wedding. It's like, whoa, whoa, this is going too fast now for me. This is not what I wanted. I'm not ready for this, and this is not what I wanted with this person. So this reading, I see a lot having to do with masculine's intention in the beginning. They may have, you may have felt like they were ready for your relationship. You may have felt like this person loves me. We're going to get married. We are a couple. We are committed to each other. It's like, where did this karmic person come from? And I feel whoever this resonates for is not going to resonate for all. Whoever this resonates for, this masculine, it's like, the question is, where did this karmic person come from? The karmic person was always there because the masculine allowed this person to be there. The masculine was trying to start things up again with this person. And then you came into their life. And I feel like they tagged you along that ride. They took you on the ride while they were with this karmic person. But now, okay, so fast forward now, current energy in this reading. Going back to what I mentioned in the beginning, it's like you're standing here, they're standing behind you, and they're slowly trying to reveal themselves. They're slowly trying to reveal themselves to you, kind of creep in to reintroduce themselves. They made a decision, but they are very embarrassed, guilty, because they don't know how you will view them now. It's like, will divine feminine lose respect for me because what I did was not something about this divine masculine. They feel guilty for painting a picture that didn't exist. It's like making you believe something that was never real at that time. They made you believe that you were the one, that they were committed to you, that they wanted marriage with you. They didn't feel the feelings that time because their focus was on somebody else. But now, but you see, that's divine timing. That's part of the journey. You were there for that moment. You were introduced to the divine masculine. That was something that the divine did. And I feel very strongly it has to do with so that when this divine awakens, it's like, I know what love is. I know what divine love is because they've met you already. You came at the right time. Though they may feel like it was not the right time in their life, you were meant to meet them at that time. It was so that they can awaken. It's like you were the glimpse into the future, what their future is meant to be. It's like giving the preview of what your union is supposed to be. It's like, here's divine feminine, meet them for a moment. Now you see them, now you don't. Then the divine just snatched you away from them. It's like divine masculine, you're not ready yet. We're not going to allow you to play with the energies of divine feminine. Now it's time for divine feminine to excel, to grow, to become the best version of themselves. And you, divine masculine, have a lot of work to do. It's kind of like now back into your corners. meet for one moment and now back into your corners. Masculine back to their path and divine feminine back on their path. So now this divine masculine, that's why that guilt is there. That was the guilt that I mentioned in the beginning of the reading, because they have that guilt that when they met you and they may have promised things, they may have said things, they may have shown things, they may have acted a certain way to make you believe that they wanted commitment, but their plan was not to commit with you at the time. It may not sound good, it may not feel good, right? But that's what I see here. But that's part of the journey, right? And this divine masculine acknowledges, they know that what they did was very unfair to you. It's like I shouldn't have tagged Divine Feminine along. I shouldn't have given them false promises. I shouldn't have made them think or imagine a life with me when that was not my intention, when that was not what I wanted at that time. So they feel a lot of guilt. And I feel very strongly that this Divine Masculine wants to confess this to you. As hard it may be, as difficult as it may be to share the truth to you about why things didn't work out and that I feel like they lied about what they wanted to have with you, because this masculine didn't want marriage, didn't want a commitment. They will say it because now they do want it with you. This masculine does want a future with you. And they're scared that by telling you these things, they're hesitant that you may. There's this fear of like, what if Divine Feminine loses respect for me when they know the truth? Like, will they, because they know you put them in very high regards because of the intensity of your love. It's like Divine Feminine trusted me. Divine Feminine was loyal to me. Divine Feminine loved me, truly loved me, like no other. It's like, imagine if I have to tell them the truth now about why I didn't want the commitment, why I walked away, why it didn't work out. It's like, I don't know what Divine Feminine will think of me now. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye everyone.